Okay, good morning or good afternoon, everyone. We're so excited to be here today, and we will be presenting Developing the Dissertation Chair and Doctoral Candidate Relationship in Online Learning Environments. My name is Matasha Morel Jones, and I have been a dissertation chair for approximately 5 or 6 years now. And I will allow my colleague, Dr. Imani Akin, to introduce herself and get us started.
Good morning also, and good afternoon, wherever you are. We appreciate you taking the time to support our research project. I am Imani Akin, and I have been working with doctoral candidates for approximately 5 years or more, same as my colleague. We've been in higher education for over 10 years. And I can remember when Dr. Morel Jones and I decided we were going to research this topic. It was summer of 2018, and we were talking about our experience as doctoral students and doctoral candidates. And so more so as a doctoral candidate and our relationship with the chair and how we as chairs ourselves would like to give candidates the support that we received. And also what we learned, share what we learned with future graduates. So the problem, as you know, when we were developing this dissertation is most dissertations are done in isolation, with the exception of an expert researcher to support the new candidate. Doctoral candidates are working alone. Studies that we found have been conducted in the areas of retention and resilience in doctoral programs. However, a gap does exist when it relates to specific factors, such as the impact of the chair-candidate relationship on the doctoral student's experience and timely completion of the program. So we decided to implement a quantitative correlational study to discover the impact of the relationships of doctoral candidates and the chair. So we had 3 research questions. And as you can see here, the research collects questions related to communication strategies, collaboration, experiences, and also we wanted the candidate's perspective of what collegiate processes they felt were helpful in finishing the program and or what ideas they've had since the program that a college can implement. And that's the 3rd research question. So during the literature review, we found that attrition from doctoral programs has consistently remained high over the last 50 years, even with the introduction of new programs and opportunities for success. We found that approximately 50% of all doctoral students drop out of doctoral programs before completion. That was a study done in 2012. A dropout rate includes those doctoral learners whom have even had fellowships. That was a study by Wendler in 2012. One reason for the large attrition rate we found also in our research is the relationship between the chair and the candidate. So a goal of our study is to determine whether the relationship or how the relationship influences the length of time for the doctoral research completion. We're also considering the impact of the emotions of the candidate during the process and what kind of social emotional support was provided for the candidates to further enhance their completion of the study and their experience. We know that the doctoral journey can create anxiety, high anxiety, and a lot of times that impact and influence how the candidate proceeds or if the candidate decides not to proceed. So for our theoretical framework to align with our study, Dr. Morrell Jones decided on the mentoring theory. So we know the mentoring is used to assist mentees in growth, development, self-confidence, and maturity. And we decided to look at the mentoring cycle in 4 definable stages: initiation, establishment, maturity, maturing, and ending. And so this framework is weaved throughout our study, and it's reviewed according and alignment with the chair and candidate relationship. Now I'll turn it over to Dr. Morrell Jones, who will give you further information about our findings and our results.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Akeen. We conducted a pilot study, and now I would like to share the results of the pilot study that was conducted. We used Likert-like questions in our questionnaire, and some of the questions included whether the chair was challenging to reach throughout the dissertation process, which may have hindered a timely success of the doctoral study. Did the chair communicate on a consistent basis throughout the entire dissertation process to assist with a timely completed study? Did the chair communicate using mediums such as Skype or Zoom? And did the dissertation student, the doctoral student, appreciate the various communication strategies provided by their chair? Other communication strategies used by the chair, could they have been improved for the completion of the study? Was the collaboration with the chair able to calm the emotions throughout the process? Emotions such as anxiety, fear, anything of that nature. Did the chair assist with that? The collaboration that they had, did it heighten the emotion, meaning that it brought on more fear instead of calming them? Or did it, bring on more emotional stress throughout the process? Were the emotions during the doctoral process influenced by the chair at all? And did the university have any resources in place for the successful completion of the doctoral program? We also look at the processes that the university had in place and whether or not they impacted the successful completion of the doctoral program for the student. Did the support that the doctoral candidate received from the university enhance their experience as an online doctoral learner? And did the support received from the university for the learner diminish in any way their experience as an online learner? And finally, did the university hold any discussions or anything such as networking that would benefit the student? So now I'd like to take a look at the results of the pilot study. The pilot study was conducted with approximately 78% of the participants were female and 14% were male. And the age range from 31 to 40 or 61 to 70 were the majority of our participants in this particular study. 100% of all the participants completed their doctoral journey online. However, 85.7% completed their journey at one institution, and 85.7% maintained the same chair. Also, 71% were pleased with the relationship overall that they had with their chair. So we see that there's some areas of improvement there as relates to why they left a particular program and why they weren't 100% or at least 90% happy with their chair. So as it relates to the chair being challenging to reach throughout the dissertation process, we found that 42% of the participants indicated that their chair did not or was not able to be reached easily throughout the process. And 57% felt that the chair was pretty easy to reach. Now, how did their chair communicate consistently? 42.9% disagreed and said that their chair did not communicate effectively versus the 57.2% that shared that their chair did communicate consistently throughout the dissertation process. As it relates to collaboration, we see that 42.9% believe that their chair calmed their emotions throughout the entire process. However, that leaves the other 60 some odd percent that felt that the chair did not calm their emotions throughout the entire process. Now, when we look at whether or not the chair, again, heightened their emotions, made things, more fearful or more anxiety in the process, we find that only 28.6% said that they did not heighten their emotions. However, the majority, close to 70%, said that the chair did indeed heighten their emotions throughout the entire doctoral research process. Were their emotions significantly influenced by the chair? 57.1% said yes. And then the remaining 28.6% said it was pretty likely. And then there was only 14.3% that said that the chair really did not influence their emotions throughout the process. So we can see from this summary, this pilot study was conducted, and we believe that it provided enough insight and value to conduct a full study on the role of the dissertation chair and the doctoral candidate in the online learning environment. The pilot study results provided insight into various parts of the dissertation candidate and the dissertation chair relationship, including motivation, communication, their emotional levels, and university resources. The pilot study results really are encouraging for a full-scale study and get a larger population to determine clearly what the indications are as it relates to this relationship and best practices that can be used. Earning a doctoral degree is very challenging for the candidate in any learning environment. And the doctoral candidates may feel isolated, and this is a key challenge in the online learning environment. Dr. Akin?
No, thank you. I wouldn't add any more. You covered it well. We appreciate what we've learned, and we're going to take this information and we'll do a complete study. And any questions or any feedback from faculty, online faculty, or doctoral candidates is appreciated as we move further to learn more about and share what we learn about the doctoral candidate relationship. Thank you, Dr. Morell-Jones.
All right, thank you. And we thank you all for your time.
Thank you, everyone. Do you want to share our contact information?
I'm sorry, I will share our contact information and then I will close out this presentation. Please hold for 1 minute.
Thank you.